It's funny that the main star of this film is Scott Valentine, because nobody knows who the hell that is.
Welcome to the horror show. To realize every door is run. No game to try. Paranoia is hiding alive. Welcome to the horror show. To realize every door is run. No game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Carnosaur 3, Primal Species.
What the hell's wrong with me, man? Ugh. Must be building some vocal muscles. This is the action sort of packed, gore-soaked, grisly, however you want to say it, cheap dinosaur-looking, bad-actedly, I don't know, film that is not even really a sequel to Carnosaur. It's just like it was made after Carnosaur 2, right after they were probably filmed at the same time, but none of the Carnosaur films connect. I mean, if you want to consider Carnosaur 2 connecting to the first one, you'd really have to dive deep into it, saying that they found the eggs from Diane Ladd's, or Dr. Jane Chiptree's facility, but it doesn't really work like that. And now Carnosaur 3 is something totally different, which was actually not a bad idea, considering the fact that Halloween 3 Season of the Witch has nothing to do with Michael Myers. They were going to do Friday the 13th about something different happening on Friday the 13th each time per film. And, yeah, it's kind of interesting that they didn't do that kind of thing, but now they have these huge horror icons. With Carnosaur 3, they keep on changing the story and keeping original. Even if their ideas are ludicrous and stupid, I still give it props. Now I feel that this is a happy blend of Carnosaur 1 and 2. Carnosaur 1 had cheesy scenes, as cheesy as hell and stupid as hell, but it had tons of gore and lots of action involving the dinosaurs ripping people apart. And in Carnosaur 2, they had this really weird facility that had great atmosphere, and they had funny, cheeky characters. And so this one has funny, cheeky characters, a decent place with atmosphere, lots of gore, and cheesy, fun dinosaur times. Yeah, the funniest thing about it is that the guy who played, I think his name is Rick Dean in the real world, but he played Monk in the last one. Yeah, he's in this one, but he's a new character named Polchek. What kind of name is Polchek? Anyways, he's a funny character and he screams like Chewbacca. He's like, "Ah! You're dead, you shit!" That's one of his lines, and it's funny as hell. He shoots out these one-liners that are funny, and he just screams like, "Ah!" And it's gold. Ah! Much better. And actually, that line was probably the funniest thing he says, and actually, I think it sort of went like, well, it's after he's getting dragged around by the dinosaur, and Scott Valentine shoots it, and it's dead, and he's like, "You're not dragging me around anymore, you wanna why? You're dead, you shit! Ah!" It's great. Okay, so the dinosaurs, of course they look like shit. It's a Carnosaur film. But at least they have this charm of the second one, but the stupidity and cheesiness of the second one as well. There's lots of gore. The characters are stupid but fun, and especially... Polchek, sorry. Anyways, and it has some pretty vicious parts too. Like, there's two chicks in the movie. And the one of them dies, but it's so gruesome. She gets her like head twisted around and pulled off and blood springing everywhere. It's, oh my god. The T-Rex is probably the worst special effect, though, for some scenes in this one. Some scenes it looks decent, like where they're in the crate, and the dinosaur looks totally fake, but then you get some close-up shots and it looks actually kind of decent. I don't know. It looked like it was too good to be true in some scenes. And the characters are enjoyable, the deaths are interesting, the music is nothing memorable, except for that scene where they rip off Predator soundtrack. It's like... It's like, dude, you are not Predator. But Polchek is. Ah! What the hell are you talking about? Genetically reconstructed replicas of prehistoric Polcheks. That was actually a line from this movie, except for the fact that I said Polchek instead of dinosaur. So, anyways, overall, I give Carnosaur 3 Primal Species is a 3.5 out of 5. Oh yeah, and you want to know one more line from Polchek. Oh, how about the line where the Marine becomes the sailor, and the sailor becomes the captain of the meat ship, where they lured the raptors onto and the T-Rex onto that meat ship, and they're sealed out to steam, but make them blow up. Anyways, Polchek comes into the room and he's like, you know who he reminds me of? And I don't remember exactly what the captain says, but it's something totally different than what Polchek's going to say. He's like, nope. Yeah, I'm just like, what? He's like, get the fuck out of here, Polchek. And then he makes a call afterwards, and he's like, yeah. And then Polchek comes in, and he's like, yeah, he's like, get the fuck out of here. It's classic in that cheesy B-movie sort of way, my kind of way. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.